And we are back again, folks, with the second Commander deck from Commander Legends, Reap the Tides, with Asi, Tyrant of Gaia Straits. Quite the mammoth of a sea serpent creature, very elongated and stretching out, kind of like a beanstalk? Is that stretching a little bit? Is it? I really need a buttocks kind of drum solo for this. Yeah, close enough, whatever. Anyways, big shout out to Joey and the Beanstalk. Good sirs over there on the YouTubes, cracking packs, pulling awesome stuff for subscribers. Go check them out. Go give them a subscription and leave a comment. Apparently you can win some packs by doing so. You know, go check him out. Awesome dude, and he is, of course, part of the 31 Days of Christmas as well, so you know what that means. We are stockpiling the stocking stuffers. Another card. So, I think Joey just dropped a video here a day or two ago, opened up Commander Legends Collector Booster box. Pretty good stuff. Go check that out. Till then, we're gonna pull ourselves Radha, Heart of Keld, going into the stocking. Alright, thank you so much for Joey. Thank you for being a content creator and just pumping some awesome stuff out. We'll check you out in a little while. Remember, go subscribe. Link in the description. Let's get to our big snaky friend here. Let's see what we got in this Commander deck as we butcher the open. And like I said before in the last one, it's Christmas. Just crank it open. Alright, what is our good snaky serpent friend doing? He is 4 green blue. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. He's 5/5. Pretty hefty. I mean, 6 drop to then start ramping at 6, but it's green blue. Let's be real. Green blue, you've already ramped to 6 pretty early. So let's see what the deck has to offer in ramp-tastical effects. What do we got here? We got another one of these awesome deck boxes. I like how they quickly fold up. Very simple, very easy. Boop. Box away. Alright, let's see if I can do that little spinning move like I did the last time. Get that little huzzah. Alright, there you go. Gotta get that pull tab going. Alright, we got some sapperlings in the back. Let's see what we got here. This is up front, Arcane Denial. One of my favorite counter spells because you get to draw a card afterwards. Its controller gets to draw up to 2 cards, but you get to draw a card. Kind of good. I mean, you can shut down a spell for 2. Very worth it. Compulsory Research, sorcery here. Target player draws 3 cards, then that player discards 2 cards, unless they discard a land. Sounds a lot like the Thirst for Knowledge and Thirst for Enlightenment, I think it was from Theros. Good old counterspell. What's a blue deck without counterspell? Back to Fiction, fantastic. Look, reveal those top 5. Opponent separates them in 2 piles. You get to pick one, put the rest in the graveyard. Into the Royal. It's got that kicker on it. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If the spell was kicked, you get to draw a card too. We got here Iroh Ruined Expedition. Okay. IOR? Yeah, help me out in the comments. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a quest counter on Ruined Expedition. Remove 3 quest counters from it. Sacrifice it. Draw 2 cards. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh, Mole Drifter. Fantastic. Classic. All the draws. A lot of draw power on the blue side here. Got the Peel from Reality. Return target creature you control to target and target creature you don't control to the owner's hands. Bounce 2 creatures. We got the Big Bad Rising Tide from Dominaria. That I believe when you kick it, you're going to return all creatures to their owner's hands except merfolk, krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. Acidic Slime. Boom. Staple. Classic Commander. Gotta have the removal of Beast Within. You're gonna destroy that target permanent. Yeah, you give him a 3/3 beast. It's whatever. What is a green deck without Cultivate? Come on. Eternal Witness is in here? Wow, awesome. Great reprint. When it enters the battlefield, you get to return a target card from your graveyard to your hand. Got the Explorer to play more lands, draw cards, draw more cards with Harmonize. Got the Heart Expedition here. That's got the landfall to put the quest counter on it, just like that other one. You can remove the 3 quest counters, sacrifice it, and you get to search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. Like I said, lots of ramp. Got Kodama's Reach and Cultivate. With rampant growth, it's like it's a green deck or something. Reclamation Stage, fantastic card, enters the battlefield, and you get to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Get removed. Remove them pesky things. You got the Retreat to Kazandu? Gesundheit. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. You get to put a +1/+1 counter on something, or you gain 2 life. Got the Search for Tomorrow. Now it's got that Suspend. Suspend's a little weird, but you cast it for the 1, and then you exile it with 2 counters on it. Then at the beginning of your upkeep, you remove a time counter from it, and then when the last time counter is removed, you get to cast it without paying its mana cost. So you pay 1, wait 2 turns, and then cast it, or cast it for 3. Mana efficiency. So Suspend, it's fun, but you get to search your library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. Ooh, it doesn't come in tap, so very good right there. Well, that's sorcery speed, so hey. You get the Spore Mound. That is the fungus that whenever the land enters the battlefield, you control, you get that 1/1 green Saproling creature token that we saw in the back. Ooh, Wickerbow Elder, one of my favorites, running in Hapatra. Very good stuff. It enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it. For a green, you can remove that -1/-1 counter from Wickerbow Elder and destroy a target artifact or enchantment, because you always need those removals. Got the Yavimaya Elder. When he dies, you may search your library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle your library. Or, for 2, you can sacrifice him to draw a card. I mean, kind of works out, because you pay the 2, you draw the card, and then you search for land. Got the Calling Oracle. There you go. It enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Oh, pretty good. Growth Spiral. I remember when you got banned in Standard for being too good. Instant speed, draw a card, put a land from your hand on the field. Got the Sharkdo Crab. Gets the Adapt. Add +1/+1 counter. And when you put a +1/+1 counter on it, you can tap target creature and opponent controls. That target doesn't untap during its controller's next untap stat. Lock him down with a big shark crab boy. Got the Simic Charm. And it does multiple things. You can +3/+3 to end a turn. Permanents you control gain hexproof. No zappy zaps on them. Return target creature to owner's hand. So very good in a pinch tactics. Got the Urban Evolution. Draw 3 cards. You may play additional land from this turn. So a lot of land ramp in this. If you haven't told, couldn't tell by the fact that it's Simic. We got ourselves the Trench Behemoth. I believe this is a new card. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. Untap. Wow. Untap Trench Behemoth. It gains hexproof until end of turn. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under you control, target creature and opponent controls attacks during its controller's next combat phase if able. Alright, big hefty boy, 7/7 for 7, but you can untap it after you attack if you drop your land in your main phase 2. And then when you do, you can force somebody to, you pretty much goad, pseudo-goad, I should say. I forgot the terminology. But you force somebody to attack, and if this is your only blocker, they just run into a 7/7. So kind of nice, kind of tricky. We get the Squirrel here, Squall Hydra, one of the new cards. X 3 green. When the Hydra enters the battlefield, distribute X +1/+1 counters among it and any number of commanders. So this guy is gonna boost up your big snaky boy right there. We'll put with the new card. We'll get the Elder Deep Fiend from that Eldritch Moon. Flash Emerge for 3, so you sacrifice something to reduce the cost of the Emerge, which is normally a 5 blue. But when you cast this spell, tap up to 4 target permanents. Lock the board down. Got the Clouded Mirror from Kamigawa. Meluku. I'm probably saying it wrong. It is a Moonfolk wizard. Holy, I have not heard Moonfolk in the longest of times. flying. For 1, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Create a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with flying. Okay, makes little quote-unquote birdies, I guess, illusions. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the tokens for this, so I don't know. They're probably in the back. We got the Nizahal, the Primal Tide, big old boy. He does a lot of things. He can't be countered, you get no maximum hand size, and whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you get to draw a card. Then you can discard 3 cards to exile him and then return him to the battlefield tapped under his owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, so you just kind of skate around any of that pesky removal. So, we got ourselves a Scourge of the Fleets. When Scourge of the Fleets enter the battlefield, return each creature your opponent's control with toughness X or less into its owner's hands, where X is the number of islands you control. Okay, gotcha. So, more islands, more bounce. Gotcha. Got the Shipbreaker Kraken, big old cracking crab boy right there, monstrosities. Add more counters to it, and then when it becomes monstrous for like 6 into a blue, untap target up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't. Wait. Tap up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during the control's untap step for as long as you control the Shipbreaker Kraken. Your Kraken with the big pinchers holds the creatures down and says no things for you. You stay tapped. Moving on. Got the Sphinx. He comes in, you reveal the top. He's a Fact or Fiction on a stick. There you go. You get the big old Leviathan here. Got the Island Walk. All lands are islands in addition to their other types. Creatures without flying or Island Walk can't attack. Sounds pretty good if you can get them on the board. Pretty big, pretty beefy. You gotta cheat them out, but the Simic land ramp, you're fine. Big old Kraken here. It has hexproof unless it's attacking or blocking. And then it can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player controls blocks it, so it forces everything to come its way. Again, Kraken's big pinchy claws just scoops up the whole team. There you go. Got the Whelming Wave to return all creatures their owner's hands except for Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. Kind of what's in your deck. Boom. For 4, not bad. Not bad for a board fight. Wait, hold, slow down. I'm tripping over a board, but we got an Avenger of Zendikar in this? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Whew. Got the Moro Sorcerer. I remember you, another Kamigawa dude. Trample, and its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Big old rampy ramp. Speaking of, got the Baloths. Land ramp, landfall, makes a 4/4 green beast. Ooh, Ramunap Excavator. Hot dang. Get to play lands from your graveyards. I think this is the first reprint of that. Terracodon, classic. Pop 3 enchantments. Their controllers get 3/3 green elephants. Got the Verdant Sun's Avatar. Gain some life. Fathom Mage. Evolve to get bigger with +1 counters. Whenever a +1 counter is put on it, you may draw a card. Which you can get crazy with the number of big beasties in this deck. You got the Merc Fiend. Am I saying that right? Merc Fiend Liege. Other green creatures and other blue creatures get +1/+1. Untap all green and blue creatures you control during each other player's end step. Untap step. That's crazy. Got the Sky Swallower. He does things. He's Flying Shroud, tramples. Spitting Image. Create a token that's a copy of target creature, and then retrace. You may cast this spell from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying its other costs. That is not bad. A copy spell, but it is sick, so little right there. But we get to see your Sundial, landfall, pay the 2, draw a card. Got the Meteor Golem, pop a target when it comes into play. Got the Cynic, got the Soul Ring, got the Swifty Boots, Blighted, Commands, Corals, Evolving Wilds, Breaking Great Evolving Wilds. Alrighty, Reliquary, we got all the Cynic things, all of the lands that you need to play this game. Fantastic. Got the Beasties for the Baloth. Got, there it is, there's the Illusions. That's pretty cool, nice little like Will-O-Wisp type of guy. And some copies with the Planties and the Elephants. So pretty awesome deck. I like it. It's very big, very go tall type of deck. Avenger of Zendikar. Pretty good stuff. Let me know what you think in comments below. Let me know what you think about that Boros deck from last time. This has been fun. Going in blind, I didn't know what to expect, but this was great. Hey, remember to check out Joey and the Beanstalk and everybody doing the 31 Days of Christmas. Hit those links in the description below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.